This is my homepage titled Bob Dylan and Postmodernism. The main picture I have on my homepage is of Bob Dylan, but it is a cartoonish and colorful version. While trying to research what exactly postmodernism was, I came across a lot of postmodern art. I noticed that a good portion of the art was extremely colorful. I decided to incorporate this part of postmodernism into my website by using colorful pictures. And this is also why I chose a black background for the theme of my website so that all colors I used for text would show up. Below the main picture, I put a famous Bob Dylan quote that's somewhat tied into the point of my paper. All I can do is be me, whoever that is. The relationship of the quote to postmodernism will be revealed later. Below the quote, I have links to different parts of my website. All Along the Watchtower, I Believe in You, and Masters of War are the 3 songs I chose to annotate. God, I'm Glad I'm Not Me and The Stale Sound of Recycled Lyrics are the first and second part of my paper. Lastly, I placed a link that goes to my annotated bibliography. Finally, below the links is the introduction to my paper. At the top of each page, I have also placed an easy navigation tool so you can skip from one page to the next without having to go back to the home page. When I click on the first annotation, All Along the Watchtower, the music automatically begins to play. You can easily turn off the music, though, if it's annoying. The way I set up the annotation was to highlight in random colors the parts of the song I had comments about. Then, below the lyrics to the song and the corresponding highlighted color was what I actually had to say about the line in the song. For example, in light purple I have highlighted 2 riders were approaching. To see what I wrote, I looked down for the notes in the light purple. Bible verse. I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following behind him. Impending doom and uncertainty about the future. The annotation for I Believe in You is the same way, with music playing that can be turned on and off. The annotations are also again in different colors, but this time the annotations are directly to the right of the lyrics. Again, I have colorful pop art of Bob Dylan bordering the page. The annotations for Masters of War is again the same. The first part of my paper is titled God, I'm Glad I'm Not Me. I picked this title because it has to do with this portion of my paper. This part of my paper concerned Bob Dylan's identity. It mainly talks about how Bob Dylan went through different stages in his life and how his music changed throughout these different stages. It also touches on the movie I'm Not There, where many of Bob Dylan's identities were displayed. The picture I have below my passage is from the film and shows the 6 different actors that played Bob Dylan's identities throughout the movie. The second part of my paper is titled The Stale Sound of Recycled Lyrics. This part of the paper talked about how Bob Dylan uses words, passages, and lines from previous authors. Ironically, I too took the title of this passage from a Death Cab for Cutie song titled The Stale Taste of Recycled Air. The picture I have on this page is a funny one of mocking Dylan's video Subterranean Homesick Blues. Finally, I have my annotated bibliography, which shows which sources I used to complete my website and where.